Welcome to HP Marlena's page, Graceful Healing Intuitive Tarot, aka Graceful Healing Retreat. Today we're going to be talking about your 2022 reading, the divine feminine energies that you can expect for the entirety of 2022. We're going to go into some of the emotions and things of that nature, a little more specifics towards January and what you'll start to feel at the beginning of the year. But we're going to go into the different chakras that you may want to concentrate on, some of your gifts that you want to concentrate on. Of course, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them here. I said I was going to go live every week. I think I did it, except for almost one day, but then I still made up the next week. I don't know. But I think New Year's Eve is in like a couple days. So I just wanted to go ahead and give you guys a glimpse into what you may be feeling, going through, things of that nature come 2022 as we're moving out of 2021 into 2022. So let's get this party started. I'm just getting me a little upbeat, something going on here. But how you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome. All this smoke, I have incense going, as we move out of one year, move into the next. I always like to cleanse my house, cleanse different areas of my life, reflect. So if you're interested, please feel free to communicate what it is you like to do at the end of the year as well. What is it, some of the things that you like to do that you just know, like, look, I got to do some of these things. Otherwise, my 2022 or my next year won't be the same. I know how some people actually, do the different charts and things of that nature, see what their 2022 is all about. So I'm going to give you a glimpse. And of course, if you have any questions, like I said, feel free to ask them while I'm here live. So let's go ahead and do this. All right. So I wanted to start off with just a quick meditation. Let's just go ahead and pull out the chakra. This is my chakra wand. I don't know if you've ever seen this, guys. You should have seen this before. I have an unk similar to this as well, but it has all the crystals. So just charging you as you move into the new year. So I'm going to charge myself and send that energy to you as well. So just take this time to just bring it in, soak in all of the different chakras that may need to be worked on during this time so you can become balanced. We're also going to pull a chakra message after our first channel based off of the meditation. Okay. Thank you, Holy Spirit, ancestors, angels, and guides. Thank you, Mother Gaia, ancient ones. I thank you for your guidance. Thank you, goddesses. Thank you, all of the infinite wisdom that's through unconditional love on the other side. Thank you for guiding us and showing us what we cannot see here in the 3D, but helping us to increase our 4D, 5D, 6D awareness so we're in better communication with you and able to move in the light. I'm grateful. I'm thankful for all that you do, for all that you've done, and all that you will do. I'm now going to pull in the energies from the charged crystals, the charged energies. And I'm going to give it to you. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. Okay, let's get this party started. I'm ready. Are you? Let's do this. Let's start off with first an affirmation that we may need to kind of take in as we are moving into 2022. What affirmations we might need to kind of concentrate on during this time. Let's just see what comes up. And then I'm going to pull your chakra message. It looks like a lot wants to come out, and I'm trying to put them back, but okay, it is what it is. Woo! Okay. It's like 7 affirmations. So let's just do this real quick, okay? Feminine law of attraction. I love the creative adventure. So this is the affirmation. I love the creative adventure that is my life. I'm sorry. Let's do it again. I love the creative adventure that is my life. I celebrate myself as a female creator. The first message. The second affirmation is loving from the inside. The affirmation is, it is a blessing to give myself the gift of my own presence. Beautiful, beautiful. The next affirmation is asking opens a pathway. The affirmation is, when I ask questions of my inner being, I discover that beautiful and helpful answers always come to me. Ooh, that was a deep one, wasn't it? The next message is inner guidance system. The affirmation is, the best answers always come from the calm, radiant place within me. I wait for these with joy. So when you're waiting for answers, you're waiting for them with joy. The next message is the power of self-talk, something that I've really utilized this year, and that is amazing, by the way. When my self-talk is kinder, I am empowered in my capacity to pursue my dreams and believe in myself. I love that message. Oh my God. The last message, which is one I'm not too familiar with in this deck. I haven't really seen it regularly. So let's go ahead and go into this next affirmation. With grace, dignity, and strength, I grow into the unique texture of my feminine soul. So divine feminines, these messages have been amazing and very geared towards you. The last message that, because the more messages wanted to come out, so I'm really being drawn to this one as well. So this is speaking to the enlightenment power. So the affirmation here is, I am a woman choosing the power of my own consciousness as a vehicle for my growth. I feel like this is the center of our reading here. Let me say it one more time. I want to say one more again. Let's go ahead and say it one more again. Enlightenment power. Repeat after me. I am a woman choosing the power of my own consciousness as a vehicle for my growth. This is a deep one, because this is when you're not searching to others or looking to others to guide you, rather, or pointing the finger or blaming or choosing to be a victim or whatever that is, which a lot of times is, not really a conscious way of doing it, just is a learned behavior. And so right now, this is speaking to taking that power within yourself. I am a woman choosing the power of my own consciousness as a vehicle for my growth, in order to grow, instead of having to necessarily grow through harsh times through others or with others, or that pain of the struggle, but rather looking within for your own growth and identifying with your own higher awareness and consciousness. I love this. So I really wanted to pull a chakra message for you to see what chakras you may need to work on, and again, some more advice for you as we move into 2022. Of course, I'm going to give you a reading as well here, starting off with the Goddess Oracle. That'll be next. But let's go ahead and look first into the chakras that you may want to concentrate on as you're moving into 2022. And then I'll go even a little deeper as to some of the chakras that you may be feeling majority of 2022. So the first chakra that you're needing to work on is the yellow chakra. The yellow chakra speaks to, and this is your speaks to your courage. This specific message speaks to your choices. You're making decisions, having the will, the power, the courage to move in that type of dynamic, move in that way. Good morning, Sir Blue. I don't even know if it's morning yet. I think it's still afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. How you doing? And so this is speaking to the choices, the decisions you have to make. Again, free will, courage, willpower for change. So this is, again, as you're moving into 2022, what is it that you want to change? That is the question you want to ask yourself right now. What are the choices that you want to make? What are the choices you are capable of making? The choices that you have the power to make. So this is where you want to go with this 2022 energy. Free will, courage to make your own choices. And then further into 2022, this is speaking specifically to one, your inner child, your connection, and your interconnection with the one, with source. So we're speaking to divine consciousness here. We're speaking to your connection with the universal oneness. A lot of this speaks to that oneness with the inner, with source. And a lot of it also, I'm seeing here that to choose to be more lighthearted, to choose more of a a playful, wondrous path. Not taking things too seriously, not feeling like you have to be so like right all the time. I just heard that. It's about you kind of loosening up and not feeling like you have to, live according to a certain dot. Just kind of going with the flow. I'm surprised Surrender hasn't come up here yet. So let's just go ahead into your emotions a little bit. Some of the emotions you may be feeling as you're moving in. Seeking the lessons. I love that. I love this for you. Seeking the lessons in 2021. What lessons have you learned in 2021 that you are aware of? So seeing the lessons through the hard times. Also washing away your burdens is coming up, and heeding your dreams. So I love this. Okay. Okay. So just as a precaution here, as we're looking to 2022, this is just letting you know, this is reaching back into 2021, recognizing the lessons that you have learned as you're moving into 2022. Okay, so this is the lessons. What lessons have you learned? And applying them in 2022. So just knowing that some of the same things that you had to deal with or lessons you had to learn will be popping back up again here in 2022. And I feel like there's guidance for you. So you should definitely listen to your dreams, listen to your higher knowing. And whatever has been harmful that hasn't ended as of the end of 2021, I see that falling to the wayside as you continue to learn these lessons and get that guidance. Again, wrapping back into choosing your own power and your own inner consciousness for your growth. So this is again growth in a unique way. Okay, so this is again identifying the grace, the dignity, the strength that you have taken on as it relates to the lessons that you learned. Okay, I love that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and pull a goddess message. Let's see what the center of this reading is for my divine feminines. Woo, okay. One that flipped out. Actually, about 5 are flipping out, but I'm gonna take this one. It flipped up right. Synthesis. This is speaking to change, changing a situation from one thing to another. So this is not just, this is like transformation. This is, I want to make sure I'm utilizing the correct word. It's like you're using the same, it's like water, right? It's like water is H2O, but it could be frozen. It could be boiled. It could be, does that make sense? So as we're using, so it's like a transformation that's occurring with the same beginning product. So whatever you started with, you're going to end with, but it's going to look a totally different way. So this is what this is speaking to. So, it's not that, for instance, it's not going to be like this. It's a drastic change, yes, but it's still utilizing the same resources. So it's not like you moved and then you had a new life. No, it's taking the life you had and changing it, looking at it in a new perspective and creating something different out of it that then brings you the results you're looking for. So it's not like I just got rid of my man or my woman, or I just got rid of my job, or I just got rid of, no, this is taking what you had, taking the lessons that you learned, taking what you learned through those processes, and then using that to pivot you forward in a new way that ends up in a totally different result. That's what this is about. So it can be life-changing, but it's life-changing in many ways. So it doesn't always look one way. So it may not be necessarily a divorce. It just may be a new way of dealing with your relationship. It may not necessarily be, you no longer have children anymore. It's no, that you have children, but you still have peace of mind. It's just not that. It's not taking anything away. It's utilizing the resources you have and moving it and changing that end results. Like, I feel like some of you, and I'm feeling this energy really right now, of some of you feeling like what you have is not good enough. What you have, like you've been left to the wayside. Like, you didn't have the life you wanted to live. You didn't get what you wanted. It's like, instead of looking at it from that perspective, you didn't get what you wanted. God gave you everything you needed, all the resources you needed. Now, how do you use that to better your situation? It's kind of that lemonade syndrome, right? I'm taking lemon to make lemonade. How do I add a little sugar to this to where it's sweet? How do I add a little sugar and water to this to make it better for me? or make my situation better? How do I add to my situation to make it better? So again, like if you have children, for instance, and your children are going crazy and you just don't have time for it, and you don't have time for yourself, and you're overwhelmed and you just feel like, I never have time for myself, you're coming back to, you know what, I have my children, I'm not getting rid of my children. It's not like I'm gonna go throw them off a cliff or something. No, what I need to do is figure out, how do I make time for myself? How do I love on myself? How do I obtain what I need when I've been depleted and I've given any and everything to any and everyone else? Family, loved ones, friends, partners. How do I then take care of myself to where I'm not depleted? Because really the issue is not you giving so much. It's the fact that you're not giving enough to yourself. So the issue is really, how do I get to myself? Goodness gracious, I felt like I talked for like an hour just now. Are we almost finished? What's going on here? Okay. Welcome everyone, by the way. Please let me know if you have any questions. I will be taking questions if you have any quick questions as it moves into 2022. So yes, let's go ahead and take it to the next step. Let's see what other goddess messages come out for us. I mean, I just felt like that was a deep message. I hope that fell on, good ears. I hope you guys understand what that was about right there, because that was about some stuff right there. Lord. Okay. So any other messages from the goddess? Okay. All right. We have Goddess Tara here to where we are centering ourselves. We're taking time out to, again, adjusting your energies. This is what this is about. Taking time out to adjust your energies. I feel like, do I look blurry, guys? One moment. Let me just make sure that this, I just want to make sure it's clear, guys. Does that look a little better? It might be the smoke that I'm seeing, because I have smoke. I have incense going, sage going. So hopefully you guys can see me okay. So again, this is going back to your energy here. This is also going back to your energy here. Enlightenment. Choosing to be enlightened. I want to take that an extra step further. I just want to get a little more details into this centering of your energy. What needs to be centered for my divine feminines? Let's see. Let's see. I feel like it's the emotions deck. I keep wanting to not pull it, but let's do it. What are the divine feminine energies needing to be centered? What's centered? What needs to be? Okay, so this is speaking to grounding your energy, working with Mother Gaia. So centering your energy, remaining in or being in nature as much as you can, working with nature, lately I've been feeling this energy of dirt, like playing in dirt, just having that energy of just working with the elements. So that helps to center your energy. What also is flipping out here is making the sacrifice here as well. But it makes me ask the next question. What is it that we need to sacrifice here? All right, let's see what's coming out here. Beautiful. It's beautiful. I just got this message of nourishing your soul, seeking the answers within, and letting your emotions flow. So I feel like this is sacrificing. I'm feeling ego, pride here. Let me just see where we're going here. Making the sacrifice. Clarify making the sacrifice. Let's see what's coming out here for you. I feel like another one needs to come out. Asking for guidance. Again, releasing the ego. Asking for guidance. Knowing that your thought creates your reality. So it may be needing to release the past so you can move forward, because some of you may be spiraling out of control, constantly thinking of the past, the hurt, the pain. This time of the year is that time when you do tend to reflect. I do it every year. So you reflect on, I do it around my birthday. I do it also around New Year's. And I tend to reflect on the past year. Where have I come from? What has occurred over the last year? Just taking a glimpse of what's happened, not necessarily getting stuck in any of the muck that's happened during the year, but rather recognizing, wow, how far I have come. What have I learned? What new has occurred this year that wasn't here last year? What is something that occurred this year that I would have never fathomed last year? 2020 was unique for everyone. The next message is never judging another here. So to me, this message here about making the sacrifice definitely stems from the past here, making the sacrifice of releasing those who you may still feel judgment over, those who may have hurt you. And I just heard due to lack of understanding, misunderstandings. I'm hearing that deeply here. Asking for guidance. Let me see. I'm going to just channel the message here. Asking for guidance. Not feeling ashamed to ask those who've been through the same situation. Not feeling ashamed to ask those who've been through the same situation what they did or how they overcame it and things of that nature. This is kind of allowing you to come out of this individualistic mindset to be able to really know that, you know, you're not the only one going through this situation. A lot of times, you know, we feel like we're lonely. We're alone in what we're going through. We're the only ones who are going through it, or we're the only ones who've ever gone through it. And really, in essence, you know, there's millions of people who are going through the same thing or who have gone through the same thing you've gone through. And I just felt a trigger there because some of you may be like, I hope not. You know, I feel like some of you are like, oh, hell no. I hope it hasn't been millions of people that have gone through what I've gone through. Hope and is are two separate things. There are many people who have gone through what you've gone through. Maybe not exactly, you know, tier for tier, right? But may have gone through that type of abuse or may have gone through that type of hurt, pain, abandonment. You know, it may not have been a mother. It may have been a father. It may have been both your parents. It may have been, you know, just so many different things. And society will lead you to believe in our current conditioning will lead you to believe that you're supposed to live your life a certain way, and with or without certain people in your life, you're incomplete. But again, I challenge that to say that many of us, you know, have created or wanted and have, you know, a lot of, you know, spirits on the other side, spirits here, you know, those that are here in the 3D, those who are over on the other side that are assisting you in the life that you're living. And so with that being said, how many people have asked for their life to be this way or to be this hard or this challenging because there's something that you were to learn in this lifetime that you need in order to move on to the next level of your growth, your journey, right? So some of you chose a harder path because you were ready. I mean, I want you to understand this, feel that. Some of you, what you have gone through, you've chosen this harder path because you were ready. You know what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense to you. Okay? I hope that makes sense to you. I love you guys. All right, I'm just bringing this a little closer. I need to see some of your comments, guys. How you guys doing? How you doing? How you doing? I love you guys. Renewed perspective. Hello, everyone. Miss Coleman. How you doing? Peace. That's You said, I just said that today. I literally rewired my thinking and said, I'm in alignment for a nanny and I'm okay with that. Amen. I love that. I love that. Yes, identifying where you want to be and moving in that way is a beautiful way. I mean, it's acceptance of where you are, asking for what you want, living the life the way you want and not feeling like, you know, you're less than or what have you. You know what I mean? Like, seriously, because it may not have been the life that you initially chose for yourself or what have you. Just know that it's a sense of power that you feel, right? When you know that you were in cahoots with yourself, your higher self, your spirit, to live the life that you're currently living. I mean, it's a beautiful thing, right? It's the power. It's like reclaiming your power back. It's not like this was done to you. This is like you saying, you know what? I chose this path because it's something I needed. I needed to learn forgiveness. I needed to learn to grow in a positive way, even through negative people or negative circumstances. It's knowing that you have the power and that you have the power, had the power to create your reality currently. And just asking the question of, what lessons did I learn? Can I make these lemons into lemonades? Why was I supposed to go through this? What was the purpose? And then how do I wash away the victim mentality? How do I wash away the this was done to me and change this to, I created this reality. How do you do that? How do you take hold of the reality that you've created? Your thoughts create your reality. You've chosen this reality. Now what? So how do you ask for guidance? Put your ego aside and don't continue to judge those around you. How can you release that, sacrifice that, ground your energy, let your emotions flow, seek the answers from within, nourish your soul through this process? This is all about the centering. This is what Goddess Tara is talking about, all about centering yourself. Okay? So, that was beautiful. All righty then. All right, guys. So, let's see what other messages we have from the goddesses here. For my divine feminines. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Here we go. What am I wanting to pull? Goddess Isis. All right, let's just get a little deeper into Goddess Isis right now. The Goddess Isis energy is pulling me right now. Let's see what we're going to do. Let's see what messages we have as we're moving into 2022. What do you need to be aware of? Divine Feminines. So far, the chakras have been yellow and crown. Third eye, crown chakra. Goddess Isis, what messages do we have for my divine feminine? We might even have a ritual for us to do today. We'll see what comes out, though. Talisman of potency. Charging sacred objects of power. Okay, interesting. I actually did I think that was a Zoom when we charged the talisman. Are you guys familiar with charging a talisman for yourself as you're walking through? Basically setting an intention with an object, albeit a crystal, herbs, whatever it is. You could choose jewelry. You could choose different things to pretty much use your gift with. Does that make sense? Oh, hello, Living Love. How you doing? Natural Beauty. Hi, Tracy. How you guys doing? Hello. All right. Okay, so if you know how to, well, let me just briefly tell you, because this is one of the talismans that I actually created. Now, this, of course, I didn't create this shell. This is, I'm about to say it so wrong. I don't know why I lost it. The cowrie shell, Lord. This is one of my cowrie shells. Cowrie shells are great for fertility, meaning growing in different ways, not just birthing fertility, but for fertilizing your life. And I've been doing a lot of magic per se around fertility, adding to your life, abundance. That's what my intentions have been really a lot of this year. It's been really centered around around adding abundance, and staying in a place of abundance, which also requires a type of mindset to remain in an abundant mindset. So all that to say, I created a talisman out of this. Like I said, you could use jewelry, anything that you want to wear, and you keep it with you. You're setting an intention with an object, a natural earthly object that's from the earth, whatever it is. It could be a stick, it could be some grass, it could be whatever. But you want to keep it. You want something that's going to maintain and be here for you. But nonetheless, this message here is speaking to the talisman of potency and charging a sacred object with power. Taking that with you. Now, I'm going to ask the question because I want to know why this came out for you, and I just heard as a reminder. That's what I just heard. Spirit wants us to charge an object, set an intention with an object as an ongoing reminder of what your next steps are, what you want to do in your life, whatever it is, the intentions for 2022. That's what I'm hearing too. So what intentions do you want for 2022? 22. Do you need to go make a full blown out chart? You can. That's a beautiful thing. But you also can just do something very simple like charging an object. It's called a talisman. Charging it with the intentions that you want. You can use a you can use a I was saying a calendar, Lord. You can use I meant to say a candle. You can use a candle. I'm saying a candle. Don't I say candle? I mean, you can use a candle. Does that sound good to y'all? Candle. But nonetheless, you can use a candle. But really, it's all about charging that, setting that intentions into an object that you love, pouring that into it as you're saying it, blowing into it. You can turn on, like I said, use a candle, listening to that candle, listening to the flames, taking in what you need to put into this candle and enjoy it. How you doing, Alessandra? Good morning. Good afternoon, guys. Taking it into that talisman and then working from that talisman. This is an ongoing reminder for you for 2022, what you've gone through, what you want to now go through. So it's supposed to be a reminder. So I'm going to ask the next question. A reminder of what? What you trying to remind me of? Like, you know, for each one of us, I feel like it's different. But I just want to see if there is a reminder that Spirit wants you to kind of set your intentions into this talisman. It's regarding your path. It's and your path to Spirit. Beautiful, beautiful. So, Spirit wants us to create a talisman that connects you to Spirit. A reminder that Spirit, and I'm going to keep asking because these are all going reminders that Spirit wants you to remember right now. So, ongoing reminders. Spirit wants you to remember what? So it's like how you got to Spirit. What Spirit is here for, to help you with your higher consciousness. So this is, to me, it seems more like a crown chakra talisman in some effects. I mean, that's what I'm naming it because that's what I'm feeling right now. A crown chakra talisman. A potent crown chakra talisman. And I'm seeing here also detoxification of friends as well. So you said, can I charge a rose quartz? Absolutely. Absolutely. Attract romantic love. Absolutely. But remember where that comes from. Remember that when you're attracting this love, when you're setting intentions, remember it's not on the person, it's on Spirit. Remember that it's in essence like a pyramid, right? It's like this is you, you know, you're here. Spirit is here, and whoever you're trying to attract is here. So your concentration is on Spirit when you're trying to attract this love, right? So just remember that. It's not about the person as much as it is about you attracting it through Spirit, knowing that Spirit is the one providing it for you, is your source. So that doesn't mean you necessarily need to go online. It doesn't necessarily mean that you need to go find yourself a mate. It means that when the perfect timing is right in Spirit, as you're working with Spirit, heightening your sense of awareness, working with Spirit, Spirit then automatically just sends you somebody your way. I don't know how many times in my life that I bumped into people and I'm just like, exactly what you needed comes right, like almost just drops on your doorstep. Like it just, like, wow, there you go, you know, like you wanted it, woo, here you go, you know. So thank you, Holy Spirit. What else does Spirit want us to concentrate on this time? Releasing jealousy came out, guys, too. Jealousy is an affirmation that you've done, that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Again, your thoughts create your reality. Let other people's successes inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. I love this. So again, this talisman is to recognize what you have, what you've gone through. I'm going to half-ass tell you my past year and what that looked like for me and how I wanted to move forward. Like, it's easy to concentrate on what you don't have. But when you go back and look at all the different things that have occurred over the last year, the fact that you still have your loved ones maybe around you, the fact that you may have made a little more money this year, the fact that you may have quit your job this year and now you're able to follow your dreams, the fact that your children are now still healthy, or the fact, I mean, it's so many things to be grateful for. When you concentrate on those things that you should be grateful for, it's very hard to remain thoughtful about a jealous situation or something that you don't have. And so I want to challenge you to whatever it is that may make you feel like, oh my God, I'm still not here yet. It's the end of 2021 and I still don't have this, or it's the end of 2021 and I'm still here, or it's the end of 2021 and I still don't dot dot dot. I challenge you to say, for what you don't have, give a list of 5 things you do. Okay, I'm hearing 10. Ooh. So many of you are not recognizing the 10 things that are going well, the 10 things that are positive in your life, because you're concentrating and putting your energy all on the one thing you don't have yet. Or you may not ever have. I just heard that. Or you may not ever have. So it kind of reminds me of Monique in that movie. What's that movie that she made? Monique, she's a comedian, and she did that movie with her and her friends, and they was talking about skinny bitches or whatever. But the whole point was, she was saying, and I loved it because it was a guy in the movie that tells her, like, no matter what, you'll never be a size 5. Like, she was like, I'll be able to do this when I become a size 5. And it was like, he was like, you'll never, he was a doctor. He was like, your body structure will never allow you to be a size 5, period. So why are you trying to obtain something that is not you? Why do you want something that's not for you? What's for you is for you, and it's abundant. So, but for some reason, many of us, and I'm not going to say for some reason, I hate when people say that, like, it's weird when people do something. It's not kind of weird. No, it's fucked up. So it's not that I don't know why we think this way. We, of course, know why we feel this way. We feel this way. We feel the sense of lack because we have a whole world, media, all of this telling us we don't have enough, that we're not enough. And so at the end of the day, you feel like you ain't got enough and you need more to feel better about yourself because everybody's telling you you ain't got enough. Also, you can continue to get in your pockets so they can get more. They telling you you ain't got enough because they ain't got enough. So they're making you feel like, whew, I hope you got that message. Okay, so all of that to say, jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire you rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. If it's meant for you. If they can have it, so can you. If it's meant for you. Like, don't try to make yourself to live a life that's not for you. That's like somebody who's, used to certain things in their life, and they're like, no, I'm going to step back. I'm not going to eat this anymore. I'm not going to drink this anymore. And it's a hard struggle. You could do it, and I'm not saying I have anything against, you making your New Year's resolutions, doing something for yourself, but make sure that it's along your path and not someone else's. That's all. Do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. But what I'm saying is, make sure it's your dream and not someone else's dream that they placed on you, or your life and not your parents' life, your life and not your children's expectations, your life and not the TV's or the media's expectations, or the Johnson. What is it? The Jones? What is it? What's that saying? Following the Joneses or the Johnsons? Johnson and John? I don't know. Trying to up the Jones? I don't know. You guys know the saying, right? Where you're trying to live someone else's life instead of enjoying your own. How do you, again, from the beginning of this reading, the first thing that came out was synthesis. Changing what you have into something totally new, but it's the same elements, it's the same resources, but now you're looking at it in a different way. You've taken lemon to lemonade. Now what? Let me see what some of these comments are saying, guys. How you guys doing? I love you guys. Happy New Year, soon to be New Year's. You said, I just talked about detachment of people and family. Absolutely. Gotta focus on spirit. Yeah. Spirit council is who I always talk to. That's right. I love my spirit. I mean, it's like a huge council on this other side. I'm just telling you. Yeah, family. Yeah, sometimes you do have to let go of family. I'm just telling you. You said, Lord, you better preach. I'm glad that helped you. Good. Sometimes your family's the biggest enemy. Ain't that the motherfucking truth? Okay. Pray for them and let them go. Amen. I like it. Do what you gotta do, boo. Like, Whoo, what just flew out there? Savings. Okay, so some of you may need to take a time out. I just heard some of you may be shopping to help maybe like some lack issues, maybe. So you may be, whatever money you're getting, you may be putting it into a lot of things that you think will make you feel good, instead of dealing with the core issue that really needs to be healed. So if you're like throwing money at the problem right now for a temporary fix, then just be careful about that. As you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus yourself on your life purpose. How you doing? Hello. Was that Tanya? Did I say that right? How you doing, Tanya? Am I saying that right? Tanya. I said Tina. My apologies. All right, guys. So let's see what else we have. So, thank you. Let's go to the spirit decks. Let's go to the universal creator decks. I'm going to go to the Lemuria deck, Beyond Lemuria right now. Like. Let's see what the messages are. Thank you. But I mean, and then I want to go a little deeper into 2022. So these are just some of the things you can expect as you're going into it. Some things to be aware of. Just a quick recap. Charging a talisman as a reminder of your relationship with spirit and your spiritual path. It's kind of like that. Wow. I'm not even going to go there. You guys were here when I said I'm surprised surrender hasn't come out yet, right? Whoop, there it is. But yes, surrender. I'm not surprised that came out. Fairy Feather Friends came out. That's interesting. And then we have Sacral Chakra here. So yeah, we've been talking about Sacral Chakra here for a minute here. What came out from the Sacral Chakra was your inner child. No, I'm saying that wrong. Let's see what messages want to come out regarding the Sacral Chakra. Because what was coming out was your solar plex chakra. No, I feel like this is sacral. Am I tripping? Am I tripping, y'all? I don't even know why I'm not here. How am I tripping? Never seen her like this. Let's see what the message is here. Tom. All right, let's look into sacral chakra here. Whew. Okay, yeah, no, we have been talking about solar plex chakra energy. That's what I was thinking. Okay, so sacral chakra, absolutely. So your sacral chakra speaks to your feelings, your emotional response, your pleasure, sensuality, intimacy, connections, letting go, creativity, your sacred sexuality, your passion, health, boundaries, values in your bodies. Right now, we're asked to restore. So right now, we're saying to restore. Get in touch with your creativity and embrace your natural expressions, however it looks to you. The way you live is an art form, a unique expression of yourself. You can dance through your challenges, sing through your restrictions, and paint your reality. The healing positions for this is just doing some healing around your pelvic and lower abdominal area. This is also that bright orange. So picturing that bright orange will help assist you in this right now. You are invited to reveal, to stay in the presence in the moment and feel deeply into your senses. The sensuality of being alive, the breeze on your skin, the scent of the damp earth, and the feeling of fitting perfectly into your temple on that you call your body. This card is about diving into the depth of a moment where all your faculties are available to for divine creation. Your entire paint kit is present as no part is left in the past or caught in the future. This is about being undeniably in the current moment. This ecstatic moment of your conception for this project or new life. Let yourself drop into a passion, intimacy, love, connection with whatever you are birthing into this world and with whomever you have chosen to co-create with. Okay? Now, we also receive these furry feather friends. I've never really seen this one, so I just want to look into this real quick for y'all because I want to know what they're trying to say. Spirit is basically speaking about our path. We're relinquishing some things here. We're letting go of some things here. We're releasing jealousy. We're saving. But then we're also painting a new picture in our own mind's eye. So I want to see where the furried feather friends come in here. Like, where does that come in? Because Spirit is asking us to surrender, right? This is the message we're getting. Surrendering to where we are in the current. Creating the talisman to remain here in the current. So anybody want to guess what this means? What is this? I just gotta see. I've never seen this message here, so let me go ahead and look into it. This talks about your ethical consumption, making a difference. Okay. Through the food choices, caring for all beings, animals, environmental awareness, doing the best we can, animal spirit guides. Okay, as you move into a higher consciousness, and they're talking about this. Okay, this speaks to as you're moving into your conscious awareness, growing closer to spirit, moving further on your path, reminding yourself every day that this journey is with spirit, remaining centered, knowing that you have a choice to choose the path that you want to choose. And it's not talking about just loving one person or a type of person or one thing or whatever. This is talking about loving it all, loving nature, loving animals, loving everything. Okay. And right now, this is speaking to surrendering. Okay, I'm gonna go one step further. Okay, I'm a drop in a minute, but hold up. I feel like this is going somewhere, so I gotta go with the flow. Right now, I'm surrendered. I've surrendered to this flow. Let's see what's going on. What is all of this? What are you trying to tell us? What is all of this meaning for us at this time? As we're moving into 2022, what are you telling us? What is it that we need to be very aware of? It's like a message here. All of this, do all of this for what? Like, what is all of this for? For real, for real. Ooh, so much wants to come out right now, but I know it's, ooh, thank you, Holy Spirit, ancestors, angels, and God. What is the ultimate message you have here to bring this all together? What is it that you want the divine feminine to know about all of this? Caring about everything around you, nature, grounding yourself, learning the lessons from last year, bringing them into this year, relinquishing certain people, moving certain people out of your life, falling into my arms. Again, surrender came out. Okay, so this is all about taking it back to what I was saying before about the surrender aspect, surrendering, holding the opposites, extremes of life, holding the opposites in the extremes of life. Okay, so... And see, again, you know, I'm sorry, y'all, but maybe this is me, and maybe I need to let it go. What do you guys think? You think I need to stop here, or do I need to keep going? Because I really want to go deeper. Like, it's surrender being clarified by surrender. I'm like, this is surrendering to spirit again. Okay, let me just, all right, I'm going to just have to channel the message. I'm over it. Hold up. Let me just, you know, I like to pull the cards for you guys because it's fun. But let me just look into this real quick. One moment, please. Fall into my arms. Spirit, what is it that you want them to know? Relinquishing is a process. Releasing, sacrificing, letting go. That's what they're asking you to surrender. Surrender the thoughts around what you perceive to be. I'm hearing ego again. ego, surrendering ego, proudness, being proud, that pride, that mental mindset, the brain over like your higher consciousness. It's like there's a battle, and it's like relinquishing or sacrificing, releasing your brain to the spirit, relinquishing the masculine side for your feminine to bring forth, releasing the logic for faith, surrendering to the extremes. I'm feeling not feeling scared, not feeling scared by relinquishing it. It's like if it doesn't make sense, it's kind of like what I'm going through here. In essence, it's like what they're telling me is to remind you of what I just kind of went through right here. Like, I want to know more. I want to know more. You know what? Let me just surrender to spirit. Like, forget the cards. Let's just put it down. What is it that we need to know? Asking and receiving those answers, not trying to make it make sense. It's not necessary for it to make sense. It's necessary for you to get the message, understand the message, and just let it flow through you. That's it. So they was like, we showed you that for a reason. See that. You see that. I'm talking to you guys right now. See me as what I just went through. That's an example of wanting to understand, you know, being very logical, trying to pinpoint the exact thing that you need to do, almost like a level of perfection. Like, how do I get there? Because I want to do the right thing, right? How do I get the right answers? Surrender. Surrender. Any other messages right now with the I'm also feeling this energy of peace, but it's like relinquishing all the burdens that you have on your shoulder, allowing it to come through you, and it's almost like releasing it one tear at a time, and then it comes through on the other side in a perfect peace. So it's like allowing something to happen, but then letting it go. Okay, let me tell you what I was about to do just now, y'all. Y'all don't want to even know what I was about to do just now. I was looking at the card, and I'm seeing in the cards, I'm seeing like ancestors, I'm seeing indigenous people in this card, like up here, like not down here in the main message, but up here I'm seeing, and I was going to have to go like this. Like, I want to blow it up. Yeah, it's like the divine feminine. It's like really surrendering to the divine feminine. Surrendering to the divine feminine. Okay. Thank you, Holy Spirit, ancestors, angels, and guides. Ooh, okay, what else wants to come out for you? Empathic starseed. Wait. I'm filling this one down here too. Star brother, and then this one here, activated earth. So this is speaking to feeling protected as you wait to absorb what is yours. Trusting in the process, again, is coming out. Knowing that you are safe. Knowing that you are safe. Energetic sovereignty. Wow. Okay. Yeah. They was like, that's it. That's it. Activated earth. Star brethren. Waiting. And empathic star seeds. So how many of you know that you're empathic? How many of you know that you're empathic? I'm going to give you a message for some of those, for some of you who know you're empathic. I want you to ask yourself a question. For some of you who are empathic, this is a gift for you. How can you take better care of yourself energetically? You said, I know I am. Good. When you're empathic, you pull on other people's energies. Other people's energy come into your atmosphere, right? Sometimes you're not knowing this and you're becoming emotional. Sometimes you're not knowing this and you take on their energy. How many of you have felt someone about to call you, or I see, by staying away from negative people. Yes. But it's not just staying away from negative people. You say, I use sage often. Yeah. But the point is, sometimes you can't stay away from negative people. Now what? You said, I wear protective bracelets. Okay. Awesome. Containing my thoughts. I actually like the last one there with containing my thoughts, because to some degree, you can't help these people. Let's say you're riding on a train. Let's say you're on an airplane. Let's say you see what I'm saying? You're around people. Hell, you're not at home by yourself. You are around people. You can pull on your kids' energy or your energies of them. You can feel their energy. How do you deal with that? How are you able to control it? Are you able to send it back? Because the point is, there are things you can do simply by just stating the fact. When you recognize it's not your energy, you can send it back. You can block yourself. You don't even really need any props per se. You don't really necessarily need anything, but you may need a reminder to hold strong to your energy and protect yourself. You say, I wear a hand. Clear quartz necklace. Yes. When I'm full of negative energy, I actually block it. Absolutely. My bracelets transmute energy back to them. Yes. I love the example of the Natural Living Expo. Oh, wow. I love it. I love it. Absolutely. Even if they are not, I feel it. Yes. Even if you don't know them, you can feel their energy. You can see someone having an argument, let's say in the airport, and you may feel their energy, like that anger or that rage, or maybe the sadness and the empathy for the person who is going through it and who's being embarrassed or who's being whatever. You may feel that energy. So all these ways are amazing ways to protect yourself, to protect your energy. And then an easy one is simply just sending that energy back, letting it go. Like, for instance, you may hear someone talking about you. Like, I know when certain people are about to call me. I know when people are talking about me and they're not around me. I know this. I hear it. I feel it. For instance, I had a job interview not too long ago. And I've had multiple job interviews, FYI. But for different things that I want to do in my life, to take not just my career, because if you guys don't know by now, I actually am an accountant by trade. That's what I went to college for. But I always wanted to stay in my creative side. But it was always this movement, especially from your family, loved ones, friends, whatever, that says, okay, stick with the money. Go where you'll be financially stable. Go where you'll be ... So I always, many times, had to push aside what I wanted to do. Even when I was in college, I remember wanting to change my major from accounting to social work. My mother's a social worker also, and she was like, no, don't do it. I got you. If you want to volunteer, I got you. Like, come volunteer. But do not change your major. But that's something I wanted to do, was work with people in many ways. I was into fashion in many ways, all aspects of fashion, from running the runways to making the clothes to having a boutique to selling it to going to, in so many different ways, finding fabrics, designing new lines, and it was all for full figure women. I wasn't full figured myself, but that's what I wanted to design for, because I wanted to give beautiful things to and for beautiful women. So ultimately, I'm just saying, with that aspect, I always got pushed towards having a certain career. And now my goal is to get back into what I love, what actually I'm pulled, what I'm organically, innately wanting to do on a daily basis, that does not have much to do with my career. Does that make sense? So no matter what, you're constantly in this whirlwind of change. And it's the process and understanding the process and being able to work through the process that allows you to get where you want to go. So all that to say, I've been doing a lot of interviewing. And so as a result of all the interviews, I'm around all kinds of people, learning all kinds of things. And I can hear when they're talking about me, whether it be right after the interview, later on after the interview. I can get a dream about the interview or somebody talking about me from the interview. Like, I get all these clues along the way. And I feel like many of us get these clues, or many of us get these feelings like, I think somebody's talking about me, but we don't really go with it. We don't really listen to it. We don't really find it to be logical. So we don't really take it to that next step to say, you know what, I think they're talking about me. Oh, so they probably have this problem with me. Oh, they may not have liked this that I said. You know, things like that. You know, does that make sense? You know how you would normally, like, I don't know if any of you have ever like gone on an interview and then you sit there and say, okay, well, I'm gonna go back. If you didn't get the interview, you may go back to the person who was interviewing you and ask them, well, what could I have done better? What could I have done to improve my chances? And then that will help you on the next interview. In essence, you can do that, but I have the capability of doing something different. But I feel like we all do to some degree. And I just feel like you just got to tap into that. All right. I just had to say that, guys. Okay. So some of you understand what I'm talking about then, right? Yeah. Yeah. You say even if they're not around you, you feel it. Control your mind just by breathing and always thinking of love. That's what I've been doing lately. Awesome. That's beautiful. Yes. Think about loving things, staying in a positive mindset. I love that. You said, oh my God, you wish I would have stuck with that. Which one, Latrice? Which one? Absolutely makes sense. Yeah, me too. It comes from the dreams, right ear ringing consistently. Yeah, my right ear, I hear ringing on both sides, but I do hear a lot of right. Oh, the fashion aspect. Thank you. Yes. I still do in some cases. Like I make, like I work with. So I just don't have time to make a lot of the things that I want to make. So what I do is I work with certain people. Like when I want to design, like when I designed my daughter's prom dresses, you know, both of them, I designed it and I helped them to get it prepared. So what I did was I worked with someone who I knew could make it, but I helped them create the design. And then we got the fabrics, chose how we wanted it sewed up, and then I just had her do it because I didn't have the time. So all of that to say, you know, just keep that in mind. You know, no matter what you do, you're good. You know, no matter what you do, you're good. Sorry, guys. I'm working here. All right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You said your right ear is ringing all the time. Glad I'm not alone. You know, a lot of times when my right ear is ringing, a lot of times there is a message that's trying to come through. Do you know what messages are trying to come through at that time? Or do you tap in and identify, like, you know, ask the question, well, what is it that you want me to know right now? Usually when my right ear is ringing, there is a message that has to come through. It may not be something from this plane, the 3D, it may be from the 5D. So if you're just aware of that, you should be good. You see what I'm saying? So, like, just listen, ask the question. So, when you ask the question, you should be good. Like, ask the question when your right ear is ringing or when you're hearing that high pitch. Usually, when you hear that high pitch, there is a benevolent being near you of a higher, a more, like a higher level. That's a higher vibration that you're hearing. So, it's a being that's within that higher vibrational energy where you may not be able to hear it because your vibrations may not be able to tap into their vibrations at the time. So, at the time, you might need to go into a meditative state, increase your vibrations to that level so you can then hear, so you can then feel what it is that they want to give to you. Okay? I never associated with spirit, thought it was. Yeah. Yeah, tap in and ask the question. Do you mind if I ask a question for you? Because I can ask for you just to make sure, just so you are aware. But I don't like to tap in, you know, without, you know, your permissions. Yeah, definitely do that. Absolutely. Okay. You said, Coleman, you said, I remain open and you receive it. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Actually, I was talking to Natural Beauty, but I'll also tap in for you too, Coleman. But let me go do Natural Beauty first, though. All right? Thanks. Um, let's see. Let me just straighten up a little bit here. Let's see. All right. For Natural Beauty, what message do you have for? Okay. Natural Beauty. Okay, for Natural Beauty, it's saying to know your truth. It's almost like similar to what you were saying, like you didn't look at it in that perspective. So but I'm getting multiple messages here of you needing to learn from your past mistakes. Calm is not a weakness, and kindness counts. So this is coming out for you for another reason. So it's almost like they may be trying to check you. So these are the messages that are trying to come through. So when you're hearing that high-pitched sound, when you're hearing that high, can you recall a moment, a more recent moment where you've heard that high-pitched sound and what you were doing at that moment? Because it looks to me like Spirit has been trying to give you the message of remaining calm and to stay in a place of to me, it seems like I'm feeling this energy of a heart quickening, like just flicking off. That's what I'm feeling here. And it's like they're asking you to remain calm. They want you to keep your heart at bay, like keep your heart calm as well here. Natural Beauty. Yeah, it may have something to do with your desires, what it is that you want. Like maybe if you don't get your way or get what it is that you're looking for, you may kind of quickly go from 0 to 10, you know? And I'm seeing family coming up as well. Yeah, emotions and your physical health. So just letting you know that they're asking you to calm down because this is affecting you physically. You know, your health is being affected. This is what's coming out for you, okay? Your physical health, your emotions, and family. So there's someone around you, obviously someone very close to you that's within your tribe that is, you know, taking you from 0 to 10. And Spirit is saying to remain calm in this situation because it's affecting your health. So you're going to have to, what is making you flick off so bad? Because what I'm seeing here, and I see you said it looks like it could be potentially a child. Then they're looking for love and peace. Okay, so it's a 6-year-old working you. Okay, running around a house caring for kids. Okay. Okay. So this is, they're asking you to be very careful about allowing them to have that type of impact on you, remaining calm when you're feeling like you need to, when you feel like you want to just go off, remaining calm instead of giving out that energy, because you're relinquishing a lot of energy by doing this. Let me find out what your advice is. Let me see what your advice is. I also kind of want to look into your emotions a bit, but I'm going to give you some advice. Let's see what your advice is. And Spirit is making it very clear, learn from your past mistakes. So this is something that is very familiar to you, obviously. And there is something that's happened in the past that did not end well for you. And yeah, so this is very fear-based. You need to learn how to set boundaries. If it's with children, then setting the boundaries with these children will help you. Yes, work on your deep breathing. Because I feel like your heart, do you receive heart palpitations? Does your heart quicken? Because that's what I felt first, like this quickening of heart, almost like they are, like whatever is happening or whatever you're dealing with at that time, it's like your heart is quickening. And by you allowing this to get to you like that, that's what you have to be careful about. So you said yes. Okay. So the next message that came out for you was to know your fears. Know that you belong. It's kind of like beating a dead horse. If you don't know that you're in power or that you have that power, that you have the capability, you know, I feel this energy of someone taking your power. But I would like to say it again, of you relinquishing your power, because it's almost like you feel like you're not supposed to, or you don't have the power to make the changes that you need to make for yourself and for your highest good and for your best interest. Makes sense. That makes sense. Then you have to protect them from their dad. This is making sense. Absolutely. I totally understand what you're saying, because the fear is here. So it's a part of you that feels like you're not allowed to discipline your own children or to discipline these children that you are around. There's a level of fear here, and that's why you're holding back. So Spirit is telling you again to learn from your mistakes, know your truth. You have to take care of yourself. I'm gonna just make that very clear. You have to take care of yourself. You have to take care of yourself. Let me see if there's one more message for you. Advice. What's the advice for natural beauty? Ooh, Lord. Wow. What flicked out for you was surrender now. What does she need to surrender? What needs to be surrendered? What needs to be surrendered? What needs to be surrendered? They're asking you to surrender now. Let me just ask the question of the archangels. What does she need to surrender? What you need to surrender? We have 4s out for you now. Insight that comes through quiet meditation, the need for more deep time off, for more sleep and time off. Seek relief from stress. Seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. I feel like you're being triggered for different reasons. What I'm feeling is this energy of not feeling like you're powerful in general. Like it's almost like, again, like I said, like you've already had your power taken, albeit their dad or what have you. You feeling like you're not having that power to discipline the children because he's already taken this power from you, or in essence, you have relinquished it in some way. But I'm seeing here that you need time off from stress, and you need to relinquish. You need relief. You need to seek relief from stress, like now. Like whatever you can do now. I mean, this is very important. I felt this from the beginning of your reading. It's very important that you get peace, because that quickening of your heart, I'll just tell you a quick story. I had heart palpitations for a while. Like I want to say for like a couple years when I was married to my second husband. I started to realize a lot of it had to do with him. I didn't think it was necessarily him. I thought it had to do with my job. I thought it had to do with a lot of other things, but it had to also do with him. And so all of that to say, at some point I had to realize that my peace of mind was more important than my relationship, or that relationship, or remaining in that type of dynamic to where I felt powerless against my own emotions. So all of that to say, it's like you need to take power back over your own emotions. However you need to do it, you need to figure it out, you need to do it. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Oh wow. So much wants to come out for you. Um Okay, I'm gonna just show you what popped out real quick. High Priestess came out, Ace of Ariel. Let me just show you right now. I just feel this sense of sadness as it pertains to your situation. I feel like you want to work on it, maybe start over, but I feel like there's a strong male figure around you that may perhaps make you feel like, and things may not be equal, or things may be kind of out of balance. But you want to work on it, so you're going to work on it. But I feel here like you need to reflect on your own psychic internal knowing and your own insight. Okay. I'm also seeing here you need to release yourself from burdensome situations. But I do see a wish that's coming true for you. So look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. So you have to be aware of your own emotions in this. Because I feel like your situation is twofold. It's definitely twofold. It's not just them putting the pressure on you. It's also your fear. So it's almost like someone stomped the power out of you. And so now you don't have the power for the people you actually do have power over, or the people you have some level of power over. And it's like you feel powerless in such a major way that it makes it very difficult for you to survive in your current environment. And I would just definitely say take the time out for yourself to gain the insight you need to get to help yourself. You have 4 of Michael here. Insight that comes through quiet meditation, the need for more sleep and time off. Seek relief for stress, however you need to do it. Okay. Yes, that's precisely. I feel so depleted. Absolutely. So you need to do whatever you need to do to really get that for yourself now. That is highly important for you right now. Oh, that's okay. Everybody's showing you love. I love it. Thank you, everyone, for showing Natural Beauty this love. She really needs it. Thank you guys for showing her this love. I totally understand. Many of us have gone through those moments where we've been very depleted for one reason or another. So just know that you deserve to be replenished. You need to be replenished. You need to be poured into. And we obviously have beautiful souls here that are pouring into you, but you need to find ways to pour into yourself on a regular basis. And sometimes that means totally disconnecting. I feel like you need to do something very drastic. You need to drastically change your life for your own health. I'm going to leave it at that. Okay? And I also feel this energy in my back, which is like right here, but it's like in my back. So it's like right here, but like in my back, like right here. So this may be an energy of maybe somebody stabbing you in the back. Someone's not right. I want to pull a romance oracle for you real quick. And then I'm done. Because you know, guys, I could go on forever, right? But let me just pull this romance oracle for you real quick. Ooh, I feel like these two want to come out. Okay, so we have 2 energies here of releasing your ex. We have here the time has come to clear your energy. So there may be someone you need to clear away out of your life here. So release your ex means clearing of energies, clearing of other people's energies, clearing of, and I feel like the energies that need to be cleared away from you is a feeling of lack that's not, it's like someone's putting their energy on you. Like whatever they're saying to you, it's really, it's about themselves. So they may be saying to you what they feel about themselves. This is a very toxic energy, but a lot of abusive people do this because they feel lack within themselves. So they try to put that lack on someone else. So instead of them feeling less than, they make you feel less than, and then it makes them feel more powerful. So be careful not to be the doormat that they throw their shit on and, wipe their shoes on. So they feel better. So they're now clean. Okay? And then the other message here for you is love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. You have to put yourself first. You said, I've been trying to clear both of them. Good. Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. That's all you can do. I feel like there's another message they wanted me to give you. Okay. Clean energy foods. They're saying when you fuel your body with healthful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, higher vibrations, which attract golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. So they're asking you to kind of clear your energy also through clearing your foods. Like we saw here, clearing your energies. So this is just taking an extra step further. Be careful what you eat and allow in your bodies as well, because that can also affect your emotions. So be aware of your own emotions, and then also be aware of other people putting their shit on you, their emotions. So it's like you got to be aware of both. But in order to decipher this, they're asking you to remain clean. Sometimes you might need to do a fast. This really speaks a lot to fasting off of things that may not help you right now. Right now, liquor's coming up, wine. They're saying be careful about that. That may change you as well. Like, I'm really feeling this energy of wine or liquor or some type of substance. They're just saying stay away from that. That affects your emotions as well and lowers your vibration, they're saying. Okay. You said Spirit wants me to stop drinking wine and eat healthier, and I'm going to do that for myself. Good. Okay. All right, who was next? I think Natural Beauty, I hope that assisted you. Be blessed. Take care of yourself. I have to go back through it, but I think Miss Coleman was next. Was Miss Coleman next? Miss Coleman, are you still here? I know that reading was pretty lengthy, but I'm so happy to help if I can help, guys. So it's a beautiful thing. Miss Coleman, are you still there? You said, yes, ma'am, I'm still here. Okay, good. What was your question? Oh, you just said you wanted to see the energies that were coming up for you? Okay. Those are only two that I saw, by the way. So I do see more is coming. You're welcome, Natural Beauty. All right, Miss Coleman, let's see what's going on here. All right, Miss Coleman. All right, I'm filling this deck for you, so we're going to use the Starseed deck for you. Miss Coleman, thank you. High Spirit Angels, ancestors, and prayers. What messages you have for Miss Coleman? And I'm going to just say as we're moving into 2022, and if anything else comes up, we'll see. So Miss Coleman. Miss Coleman. Ooh, okay. Interesting. This is actually pretty beautiful. What's coming out for you, Mrs. Coleman? They're asking you to take baby steps. Okay. They're also asking you to forgive yourself and let go of your ego and follow the golden rule. All paths lead home. This is speaking to your intuition, your inner authority. Turn the gaze inward. All paths lead home. Ooh, okay. Okay, so you're very empathic, intuitive. You see clearly. They're asking you to really let go. Slow and steady wins the race. What are you in a rush to get to? They're asking you to take time to clear certain things out of your life right now. So they're asking you, when you take actions, follow your intuition before it makes sense. So it's not going to always make sense for you, Miss Coleman, okay? It's not going to always make sense for you. So they're saying follow your intuition before it seems logical. Take one step. Take a baby step here. All paths lead home. This is speaking to your process. How you process. And then they're also asking you to nourish yourself. Take care of yourself. So let me see what's going on here, because the energy that I'm feeling with you right now, Miss Coleman, is one of skipping steps. Like just wanting to get to wherever you're going. And they're saying you're not seeing all the details because you're rushing the process. There's certain little things you're supposed to be seeing along the way and learning as a part of this process. So it seems to be going slower than you hoped because there's more to learn. There's more to take in, absorb. I'm feeling this energy of absorbing. There's more you need to absorb. Home as in inward or a physical home. I am without a home of my own right now. Okay. Well, let's look into that as well. But this energy, let me just tell you, well, they're saying the two are in agreement. They're saying that it's both. This has to do with your home situation as well. They're saying this has to do with your home situation as well. Right now, they're saying to let go of your ego, follow the golden rule, and then wow. What comes up for you is your home. Okay? So, yes, this all has to do with your home, your situation, your living situation, all that. So you may be in a rush to move out. You may be in a rush to get another place to do something different. But what they're saying is there's something that you still have to learn where you are right now. And that's what I want you to be aware of. So let's see. Let's see what it is that you still have to learn right now. But let me just show you what came out. Like I said, baby steps came out. All of this came out for you. And then what we had here also, I like to show you guys the cards so you also see what I'm seeing, and then I channel the message as it comes as well. So forgiving yourself. So let's go back there, because again, I feel like you said, imposter syndrome, definitely, because again, it's like you're trying to skip to this new step, but there's some forgiveness internally you have to do for yourself. Okay. There's some forgiveness for yourself. Now, the forgiveness has a lot to do with feeling like a failure. This forgiveness here, clarify this forgiveness. Knowing you belong. So they're asking you to know that you belong. This forgiveness here, letting go of the ego. Embrace the dark. Okay, so okay. Release malice. Embrace the feminine and the masculine. Ground yourself. And we are all connected. There's a lot of fear here regarding where you're moving towards, where you're going next. There's a fear because you're not quite sure where to go because of your past and what you've gone through. So what I'm seeing here, you have both embraced the feminine and the masculine. And then you also have embracing, okay? Then you also have here embracing the dark. So the embracing the dark, the masculine, and the feminine, like you're not attached. It's like you're detached from yourself. It's like you're detaching from a situation. It's almost like an out-of-body experience right now for you. It's like you don't want to feel what you're going through right now. It's like you've jumped out of your body and the emotions and the feeling of what you've been going through to try to just jump to the next level. What do I need to do? And then come back in your body and enjoy it. This is the energy I'm feeling. This is crazy. Okay. It's like you've jumped out. Like, I don't want to feel this shit. This shit's crazy. And then you're hoping things get better. And then you'll jump back in. You feel me? So what I'm saying is it's a part of you that does not want to feel where you are in your life right now. You don't want to embrace where you are right now. You really have to ground your energies. You have to ground your energies, okay? You have to ground your energies. Are you capable of walking outside with no shoes on, walking to some grass and some, dirt, something? You can ground your energies from your home as well by just putting your feet down. You need to ground your energies. But what are you afraid of? Because there's fear here. You said, I'm right on point. I feel you, but I want to know what you're running from. Because obviously, let me tell you what I see. Okay? It's like I feel like one is your gifts. I feel like you're running from what's right in you right now. I feel like you don't want to feel the hurt and pain from the past. And it's not even the past because it's very current. You're afraid. You're afraid. You're afraid. Clarify this malice. I feel like you've missed out on an opportunity. Afraid of leaving where I am from where I know I need to be. Okay. Everyone is pulling on me. Okay. Yeah. I feel like there's an opportunity that you may be missing right now. And you need to strategize. You need to identify ways to get to where you're supposed to be right now. Your healing and your cornucopia of blessings, you don't feel victorious right now. You have to strategize. How do you get there? There's an opportunity that's waiting for you. You just got to take the path to get there. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah. But I'm hearing you got to do what's best for y'all. You got to do what's best for you. When you do what's best for you, then you do what's best for him. You feel me? You got to do what's best for you first, and then you can do what's best for them. Woo, okay. A lot of this has to do with following your intuition regarding a love situation as well. I'm seeing Goddess of the Moon here, and we have a loving connection here. And there's a situation that's not finished. It's not over yet. But you have to follow your intuition. as it pertains to this situation in your life. You got to get back into your body. That's all I can say. I feel like that's the best advice I can give you right now. You have to feel everything that you're going through right now. You have to believe in yourself right now. You have to get present. You have to jump back into your body. You have to. All paths, and I'm going back to the beginning of your reading. All paths lead home. Your inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze inward. Whatever you need to do, you got to do it for yourself. Turn it inward. Don't look at everyone that's around you that's pulling on you. Don't look at everyone that is around you pulling on you. Do what you have to do for yourself. Do what you have to do for yourself. Yeah, you said you could change it. You can change it by changing your environment. Absolutely. This is the crew. The crew's doing the darn thing. Thank y'all for supporting her. I really appreciate that. Absolutely. That's all. Yeah, you really have to that, and you'll be good. You'll be good. You'll be good. So going back to your original advice, take baby steps. It's like know your own authority here. Take action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense to you. Again, follow your intuition. Again, your intuition's coming out again. Your intuition is coming out regarding a relationship here too. So following your intuition regarding this relationship, it looks like it's a love connection, nourishing yourself and taking care of yourself. So I'm just very clear that you have to put yourself first in this situation. Okay. Amen. I love it. Thank you guys. Hey Marsha, welcome. How you guys doing? Who was next? Who was next? So those were the only two I saw. I know I think somebody else might have asked the question, but just tell me if you're here and you wanted another question. I saw a couple people, but I'm not quite sure what I'm not quite sure what I might do a couple more. Okay, so we have Bristy. Am I saying that right? Brisky? Brishy? Did I say that right? Brishy? Brishty? Am I saying that right? Brishty. Okay, good. Hi, Brishty. I separation with my best friend last 28 days. Will he be coming back to me? I don't understand. Two against his parents? Okay. Brishty. Okay, your boyfriend. Okay. Okay, well, let me just see what comes out for you real quick. I'll see what comes out real quick. Yes, I'm doing some live readings here, mainly around as we move into 2022. So the questions are normally connected with the 2022 as we're moving in to 2022, and giving clarity from where you are. Our overall reading spoke to transformation, synthesis, moving out of transforming our lives in a way to where it's utilizing our past to propel us forward. So some of the lessons that we've learned in 2021 is taking us into 2022. And so what are some of the things we can learn and just kind of help us as we move into 2022? So yes, I'm answering some questions. Brish T, let me just ask a quick question here in regards to the boyfriend. I'm not really doing relationship readings, but I'll do a quick question, just a quick one here. Brish T, I'm seeing codependency here for you and your mate. Addictions are affecting your love life right now. I see there's a lot of passion here. Spirit is saying you need to meditate on why you want them here right now. They're saying there are changes coming, but you need to ask the question. You need to meditate on why this is happening in this way regarding romance. But I do see changes occurring, but I do see that there's currently codependency. So I just want to look a little further into this codependency. What is the codependency here? Okay, I'm seeing here you were born to create. I'm seeing an egg here, which speaks also to new beginnings. Okay. Let me just see real quick. Whew. Okay, so someone's conflicted here about moving forward and taking a relationship to the next step. I do see this energy of you needing to, one, you need to see the signs that are around you. There's some signs that are leading you in a direction. Clarify these signs. Spirit is saying that they're giving you signs regarding an ending, a need for a transformation. You need to reflect on what's been happening because I feel like some healing is necessary here. So there's been some codependency that you need to heal from, but I do see financial abundance should come your way. I do see you ultimately getting what you need. And I feel like this has to do with family, finances, all of that. But I do see a transformation coming. There's a change that's coming here. So continue to follow the signs and then you'll get what you need to see, okay? You said I've seen snakes in my dreams every day. Yes. So snakes speak to transformations as well, releasing the old and bringing forth the new. So absolutely. So what's coming for you? Spirit was saying to meditate, to bring forth your answers. There's a big happy change coming your way. Don't stop what you're doing because there's something coming your way regarding romance. And then you receive 10 of Pentacles. As far as what you need to do, you need to continue to do what you're doing. You need to focus on focus on what you need to do because there's some signs that are coming your way. So if you're seeing snakes, you already know the transformation is there. And then it's going to be time to act upon this opportunity. So the first message that came out for you was codependencies as well as this passion here. So I see things going in a positive direction for you. Spirit is saying to let go and look for the sign. So Spirit doesn't want to tell you yes or no. I'm not getting a yes or no. So you're asking me, will he come back? And I'm telling you, Spirit doesn't want to tell you. Spirit is saying you're going to see a sign. You're going to see a sign. I saw multiple messages here saying, look for the sign, just like this one. And Spirit is also saying to let go. So you're concentrating on the wrong things here. So you need to go back to concentrating on what's best for you. Let me just give you advice real quick. What is the advice? Possess self-confidence. So this is telling you you need to work on your own confidence. Like I said, there's a level of codependency here. So it's like you are wanting this person to be around you all the time, but this is due to a codependency within you. So this is what's making you feel this way, like because you feel some sense of lack without this person. So you need to rebuild who you are, rebuild your strength, and then that person will come in. Because I do see that I saw a proposal in reverse. I saw a couple things that leads me to believe that you could go in a good direction, that you're going to create something new, that if you're wanting children, you may even have children. But all of this is if you take care of your needs first and yourself first. So do not concentrate on them, but rather concentrate on yourself and your own self-confidence, because you'll always be wondering, even if you do get what you have, you're always going to be wondering whether or not it will remain. So you'll never feel confident in it because you haven't taken care of yourself. So Spirit is saying, take care of yourself, take care of your own self-confidence, your self-esteem, all these things. Work on yourself, work on creating, focusing, and then act. You know, look at the signs that are coming around you. If you have dreams that's telling you that changes are coming, those are signs that God is giving you to say these things are coming, but continue to work on yourself. Work on yourself, and you'll consider then whoever you're looking for to come towards you will come towards you, and they won't feel like you are dependent upon them, but rather they're adding to you. You don't want to be in a situation where you feel like they're your end all to be all. They don't want the pressure of you dependent upon them in that way either. So you need to concentrate on yourself, build yourself, rebuild. I heard rebuild yourself, because I feel like at a certain point you were confident, you were there, you were good. But at some point that switched. And now you are more concentrated on them and their life and what they're going to do for you rather than what you can do for yourself. So right now, take time out for yourself, rebuild yourself. And I see the changes coming that you're looking for. Whoo! Whoop, there it is. I hope that helped, Brittany. I hope that helped. Okay, guys. By the way, Alessandra, go, girl, go. Thank you, sweetheart. I see you giving, you know, Alessandra's amazing. She's a gifted reader as well. So if Alessandra has a message for you, you know, definitely, you know, take heed, guys. She's amazing. Okay, let me see who was next. I do see Live Love 1111. I see Alessandra here too. So Alessandra, I'm gonna get you next, hon. Okay, so let me just give you a quick message here too, Alessandra. I know you like quick. Hold up, you went quick with everybody else. Don't. I don't want to hear it, Alessandra. You're welcome, Brittany. You're welcome. Yes, Alessandra. Yes, this is gonna be quick, honey. It's gonna be quick. Let's see what we got for you. What's going on here? So as we're moving into 2022, I'm gonna just look and see what you can kind of expect as you're moving into 2022. What does 2022 look like for you as a whole? So I'm gonna ask those two questions for you, Alessandra. Okay. And thank you for helping those around us, guys. I appreciate you guys helping each other. It's beautiful. I appreciate you guys helping. That's awesome. Okay. Oh, Lord. If y'all could just see what I have on right now, like I have on this little skirt, I'm telling you, I'm over here trying to keep it together. Okay. I'm like, the skirt is coming up. I'm over here trying to sit down all nice and prim and prim and proper. And I just feel it rising and rising. All right, Alessandra. All right. Alessandra, let's see what's going on. Message for Alessandra. What do we have to look forward to as we're moving into 2022? 2022. Okay, so keep your eye on the big picture. Leave the details to other experiences that lead to success. Genuine concern for others. Beautiful, Alessandra. We also have embrace your inner child. We also have new friends and rekindling of old relationships. So you have 6 of Cups and you have King of Gabrielle here. So you're the King of Gabrielle here. The generous, inspirational one, okay? What can she expect in 2022? The overall energy for 2022. Okay, so you're going to get an epiphany about your future and what you need to do next to become successful. I do see financial abundance for you as well. There's so much to be grateful for. Financial success and the positive of and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. We also have congratulations. You've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project. Oh, awards and scholarships are here as well. Prosperity arising from wise planning. Take time out to take the next steps. Optimistic plans that turn out unexpectedly. So this is beautiful for you. And then we have joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. Let me see your spiritual path right now. Let's just see where you are right now. Ooh, what is that? Let's see where you are spiritually, what you can expect spiritually this year too. For Alessandra, what can we expect for Alessandra spiritually this year? Like, what are we seeing here? Oh, beautiful. Hold up. Higher thoughts. So you're definitely increasing. You're moving closer to the light, and you are also gaining more confidence this year as well. I am beautiful is coming up. So I feel like right now, this is a time in 2022 where you'll start to get that confidence you've been needing, which is beautiful. So you are getting the confidence that you've been needing here. Okay. Advice for Alessandra. Like attracts alike, Alessandra. So be careful how you're working with people and dealing with people, because you may attract people around you that you're going to attract people around you that emanates the energy that you give off. So if you're in a higher vibrational energy, then you're going to emanate, and people are going to come to you in a higher vibrational way. One minute, guys. I hope that makes sense. Yes, my child. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm live. Bye-bye. Sorry, I'm live. Bye-bye. Guys, if you could just imagine, I'm sorry. My daughter just the phone kept ringing. And did you guys hear the phone? The phone kept ringing. So I'm like, okay, it has to be my child. And she asked me if I could send her, if I could bring her an Amazon package. Lord, no, she didn't. I said, I'm live. She don't know I'm live. She need to go online and realize I'm live. Anyway, guys, yes, so like attracts like. So Alessandra, keep that in mind. Stay open-minded, because you're going to attract the type of people in the way in which you're emanating your energy. So if you're if you are emanating positivity, then you're going to attract that. So stay open-minded, okay? And with something else I wanted to also do for you real quick. Oh, yes. So let's see where you are. Let's pull a starseed message for Alessandra here. Alessandra. So yes, you're higher. You're doing very well. Let's see here. Staying in a higher vibrational energy. I love it. They're asking you to take time in nature. You're in Earth school right now, so realize that. That's speaking to taking your life lessons. This is about your soul growth and you studying. This is about higher learning. So you're definitely on a path to higher learning right now and bringing forth inner harmony and balance. So you're in this place of bringing harmony and balance. They're also saying to take your time, slow down, and take time in nature. You said, yes, keeping my spirits up. Good. I love it. Awesome. That's awesome. Let me put one more message. Where is the... Okay, let me read that. For Alessandra. Thank you. One more message for Alessandra. What does she need to be aware of as she moves into 2022? Okay, you're receiving the Mount Shasta as well. Mount Shasta, I've been receiving this also a lot, actually. Mount Shasta speaks to, actually, this is a mountain in California. So this speaks to a portal in California. So you may be interested in knowing that you may find new gifts there. You may tap in a more powerful way if you go to this mountain. So Mount Shasta's in California, and it's like about 8 hours north of LA. So, so just FYI, and I think it's like 4 hours maybe from San Francisco, but they have closer airports. Like they have an airport that's like an hour and a half away or something like that. So, if you're trying to go on a trip, the message here for you is Mount Shasta. Okay. All right. Who was next? Thank you so much, Alessandra, for the support of everyone here. I appreciate it. Okay. Yeah. Please email me. I'll talk to you soon. Good. Good. Awesome. Live Love 1111. Also, yep. Got you. I got you. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. As we moving into 2022, what can we expect for Live Love 1111? Concentration. Let's see what the concentration is for you, Live Love 1111. Okay. All right. Thank you, Holy Spirit, ancestors, angels, and guides. Live, love, 11. Live, love, 11. Live, love, 11. As we're moving into 22, what can she expect moving into 2022? What is the concentration for 2022? Ooh, okay. Angel assistance and rainbow dragon. Okay, so this is speaking to your higher knowing. This is what you can expect going into 2022. This is about your spiritual gifts, listening to the angels around you, heaven's doors, ascension. So this is what you can expect going into 2022, a new level of healing, gifts, things of that nature. The rainbow dragon speaks to new excitement, seeing things in a different perspective, all of that. But all of this is speaking to a higher level of knowing. Whew. Yeah. So you're being initiated. You're going to go through another level of awakening in this upcoming year. Like I said, there's a lot here for you. Ascension, awakening, the angel assistance, everything here, heaven's doors. I see a lot of doors here. So this is reminding me that a lot of doors are opening up for you as well. Some of the emotions you may want to be aware of as you're moving into 2022. Setting boundaries, honoring Gaia, being vigilant, know your fears, and know you were born to create. So your advice here is to be vigilant about anything you need to do. There are people around you that may want to take or covet what you have, or covet, or I'm feeling this energy of make you feel like you don't have the knowing and knowledge you have, because that will make them feel some kind of way. I almost feel like a jealous energy around you. So be careful around the people that you speak about your gift to and things of that nature, and don't allow them to come into you or impact you in a way that takes from you. Okay. All right, we also have here, you were born to create. Let's just see what other advice we have here for Live Love. Calm is not a weakness, and set your intentions. Journey within for your answers. So we have here, calm is not a weakness. So I don't know what's triggering you right now, but something maybe triggering you moving into the new year. Let's just look into that a little bit. I feel like it's people. I feel like it's people that are triggering you or that's going to be triggering you. But let's just see why you need to remain calm and what situations do you need to really remain calm. And then we have here the world. Interesting. Clarify the world, take it an extra step further. Because I'm feeling like this sense of community. I also see a male figure here. So I think this is speaking to your comfortability, your stability as it pertains to a relationship here as well. I feel like you may have finished out a cycle, perhaps with a male counterpart here. Maybe someone who didn't value you and love. And there is, I feel like your belief system is being challenged by this person, or this person may be triggering you in many ways that affects you and your belief system. So remain calm as it is when you have to deal with that person. Set your intentions as to what you want. Set your intentions as to what you want. What you want is important here. So you can manifest what you want and manifest a more receptive relationship, a more balanced relationship, a more give and take relationship. You want a more balanced relationship here. And I see here you can manifest that, but it's going to remain, it's like you have to be more confident in the way in which you deal with it. Okay. Yeah, now. So this is all, this really has a lot to do with your perception on how you're seeing things. So I want to get a little deeper because I'm nosy. I want to get a little deeper because I'm nosy, but I do see a relationship here. But so let me just give you your advice as it pertains to this, because as it pertains to this relationship, I'm just letting you know your fears when it comes to this relationship. Because I feel like a lot of this has to do with how you perceive the relationship and how you see things. And this is something you're doing now. And this is going to affect how you move forward. Yeah, this is going to affect how you attract love as you move forward, because it's like something going on right now. You need to look at it in a different way. And as you enjoy this moment, it will make you more attractive to the other person. But I feel like there's a part of you feeling, I just heard stuck. Because I see true love here. Romantic feelings here. So, but again, I feel like it's your perception that's making you look at things a bit differently. You said go on, get nosy. You said, yes, I am triggered. Okay, so you want it. So you know there's a jealous energy around you. Okay, good. Okay. Well, let's just take it one step further. If I can get nosy, then let's just one more again. I'll just do one more message. One more message. And it really has a lot to do with how you're going to attract what you want. So to me, the message is, how do you enjoy this moment? Now, you know you're going through a hard time. It's obvious here that there's a lack of balance that was in this relationship here, or a lack of balance in the relationship that's making you feel insecure about the relationship. Spirit is saying to manifest what you want, you need to set your intentions. Set your intentions on what you want. What does value look like to you? What would make you feel valued even? Okay, so I'm going to ask the question, how do you change your circumstances and not walk in fear? Because there's a lot of fear here. What is the advice for you? Ugh, okay, I'm putting the cards up like I'm finished. But, okay. Is that it? Okay, good. All right, so let me get some advice for you. What do you need to do? Because I feel like this is partially your spiritual path. I feel like this is intertwined with your spiritual path, your awakening and all of that. This new level that you're going on, this assistance that you're receiving from the angels. I feel like all this is intertwined. I feel like this is intertwined with your relationship. This doesn't seem like two separate entities. This seems like this is all happening together. So I feel like through your spiritual ascension, you will learn how to better handle this person that's in your life, because this does look like a true love. This looks like a spiritual love. This looks like somebody that's supposed to be in your life in this moment. And I feel like it has a lot to do with teaching you some lessons as you're going through this process, you know. Yeah, this is a karmic relationship. Okay, so this is coming through. I see I'm sorry here. Breath of the cosmos and surrendering to the sweetness. Okay, so this is a lot that's being unpacked right now. Somebody's wanting to right past wrongs. There's a polarity here. So yes, so as you're growing spiritually, I feel like you're conflicted in this relationship. It's like you're seeing more. But I also feel like, because this is kind of a karmic relationship, it's like as you grow, they will grow. And what I mean by karmic, I'm not talking about karmic versus soulmate versus twin flame and all that. What I'm saying, all karmic relationship could be your parents, you know. These are relationships that help you grow and take you to the next level, and vice versa. But I see someone here wanting to right past wrongs. But I feel like you have to set boundaries to get what it is that you want. Because I feel like you still want this person. Even though things, you know, even though you weren't valued, even though you didn't necessarily feel secure in this relationship, really. I feel like in many cases you might have brought it to an end also, because you wanted balance in this relationship. I just, because you got the man holding the heart in reverse. I feel like something happened here. But you may want to bring balance into it. And the question is, how do you bring this balance into it? My will to thy will. My will to thy will. Like, I feel like you have more control over this situation than you realize. I feel like you have more control over this relationship and over your outcome than you realize. But I really feel like your boundaries, you have to make sure people respect your boundaries. And you have to also separate your own fears. So I feel like this relationship is helping you grow even spiritually. So you have to decide what it is you want. I feel like you're going to be at a crossroads if you're not at one already. Let's see what's going on here. You said yes, feel stuck, feel lied to. Yes, a lot of fear. Karmic, yes. Okay, he doesn't want to grow spiritually. You feel powerless. You feel powerless because you feel like the control you need to have is over him, or he needs to. And what I'm saying is you need to concentrate on your spiritual path, and how you deal with him helps grow your spiritual path. How he sees you react, how he sees you deal in a calm way, a calm, confident way. It's kind of like, you know you're powerful. You know you're knowing. You know you are amazing, right? But for some reason, when this person comes around, you don't feel so powerful. You don't feel so amazing. You don't feel valued. So again, this is something you have to work on within you. So as you work on with this within yourself and you feel more powerful, you feel more confident, you feel more amazing, then what you emanate is different. You're not emanating, I want you to change. You're emanating, I'm changing for my best good. You can come along or not. I'm emanating for my highest good. I'm moving closer. I'm listening to spirit. I have angels around me. I am powerful. I am the shiznit, the motherfucking moon coon, ace moon coon, whatever. You know, I'm ascending. I am powerful. I am awakening. And I know what I want in my life. And so when you then become confident in who you are in this moment, then they can come or not come. So they can call you or not call. But when they call, you could be busy or not busy. You could be meditating. You could be working on yourself. But you're not always available and all your energy is not put into this one individual because that individual is not who's feeding you. Spirit is feeding you. Your journey is feeding you. You are feeding you. You don't need them to feed you. You don't need them to value you even. They cannot value you and you can just choose not to be around them. But you can't make them value you. That's a choice that they have to make based off of how you treat yourself. So when you treat yourself valuable, when you treat yourself, make yourself number one, then they're like, damn, they're not concentrated on me anymore. Why aren't I the concentration? So since I'm not the concentration, how do I get back in there? You know, how do I get back in that wheelhouse? Because I miss their energy. I miss their love. I miss their ... But when you're giving it to yourself, you're no longer feeding whatever their ego. You're feeding your own, and it doesn't matter what they do. But then they come trickling along a little bit at a time, not because you're saying, come here, but because they're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're not around anymore, and you're not available anymore. You're not around anymore. Where are you? Are you dealing with yourself? Who are you dealing with? Now, all these things are coming into their minds, same as you. Now, their concentration, even if it was on somebody else, it's going to be back on you. So again, people don't understand how relationships really work. It's like when you take care of yourself, it's not about you putting all your eggs into their basket. It's not about you fulfilling their every whim. It's not. It's about you taking care of yours and let them come along for the ride if they're deserving. If you allow them in, if you want them in your presence. Does that make sense? So you are this person who is like amazing. All of this shit, you're the shit. You are attractive, but you're more attractive when you're taking care of you. You absolutely do deserve more. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. And honestly, drop it. Do not give it any more energy. Do not give him any more. You don't have time to give him that type of energy with what you're going through. You don't have it. No. You don't know. No. I don't know what else to say right now, but no. Hell no. Hell no. With all the shit you're going through? And then, let me make it clear to you. Like, then it can turn into this whole thing about them. Like, when you're supposed to be worried about someone else, you're dealing with someone else who's, no, fuck no. No. You need to, like, disappear. Like, disappear. Like, block a motherfucker. Like, seriously. And then when you feel like obtaining their calls or however they find a way to get in contact with, let him work for it. If he wants it. Right now, it's not selfish for you to want to have to deal with what you're going through. You're going through what you need to go through. You need to go through that. You feel me? You need to go through, you need to mourn, you need to grieve, you need to ... You need to do all these things for yourself right now. No, fuck that. No, fuck that. No. No, you are on the right path. You don't worry about your finances. Ask God, God will provide. Period. Ask God, God will provide. Period. I know too many people who've been in the same situation, family members, things of that nature, and God provides. Don't worry, God will provide. Don't worry about the bills. Let all of that float out of your mind. Don't give energy to anything that does not serve you at this time. Bills, fuck them. Don't worry about that. Worry about your relationship right now with your mother. Worry about you and your bond and spending these last moments in a positive light with her, to where when she moves on, you still feel her energy. She can still talk to you. Create this bond that's unbreakable. There's a bond that's unbreakable regardless. But there's a bond as you move into 2022. You are moving up in I hear higher dimensions, all of that for you. You are powerful. And right now, your concentration belongs solely on what's most important. And right now, whoever this is in your life is not meeting, doesn't have, all I hear is have the audacity. How dare you? He doesn't even, not even allowed to be in your presence right now. I mean, being in your presence right now is like, no. You deserve so much more. I hear you will get much more. But I feel like you need to concentrate on yourself. Concentrate on yourself. Concentrate on your loved ones. Concentrate on who you're with right now. All of that. Like, concentrate. That's what's most important. Let me see if there's any additional messages for you right now. I mean, I feel like I gave you your message. Like, I'm done. I feel like I just need to drop mic right now. Anybody got a drop mic emoji right now? I just feel like I need to just drop the mic on this motherfucker. Okay? So serious. I kind of want to look into this defenseless writing past wrongs, uprooting. Spirit is saying to surrender to the sweetness of life, your pleasures, make love to life. Enjoy right now. Enjoy your life right now. Because you are growing right now. And I feel like this relationship is helping you propel you forward. So whatever happened with them, let the drama propel you forward spiritually. Micromanaging the universe. Breath of the cosmos. That's what I feel like you're going to be doing. I want to read this to you real quick. I'm going to read this to you. Breath of the cosmos is coming up for you. And I feel like this pull to read this to you. Breath of the cosmos. So let me just tell you, picture this. Hold on to this picture. I'm going to show you the picture, and then I'm going to tell you what to do. I need you to say these words after me, okay? And anybody who wants to participate, who feels like this is for them, first of all, let me just give you a little bit of what this message is about. When you surrender to the greatness, the greater will of life, surrendering to the greater will of life, you begin dancing with the rest of life. When you bow to the great mystery and say, please use me, please show me the way, little by little, you find yourself living your most fulfilling, authentic life. When you surrender your personal will, you then relinquish control and release the way you think things should be. And you surrender to the greater will. You find yourself being led. You begin breathing the breath of life. This is beautiful. When you rely only on your own will, we're micromanaging the universe and resisting the natural flow of life. Let it go. You can't control what's happening right now with you and your mother. You can't control what's going on with them. Release it. Let it go. let go of it, because I feel like you being burdened, like you're feeling a sense of burden right now. I feel like there's pressure in your head and you need to release it. And that will help you. Tears help with that. Sleep helps with that. I feel like you're going to have a lot of tears. Let me just put it that way. I ain't even going to sugarcoat the shit. I wanted to say rest, but no, I feel like tears are necessary. You're going to need to release this because there's a level of control you've been having over this whole situation that you felt like you had control over. And let me make it clear to you, you have none. You don't have any. Let it go. Stop trying to micromanage what the universe has for you and release and surrender. Yes, use me as an instrument to heal others. But first, honey, use me to heal myself. Use your gifts, understanding to heal yourself right now. Don't worry about others right now. Others will come and go. Others will be in your life. Others will be around you. Right now, concentrate on you. Okay? So so now I want you to stare at this card. Everybody who believes that this message is for them, definitely love, live, 1111. Look at this message here, and I'm going to tell you, hold your hand to your heart. Feel this message on your heart, and I want you to whisper to yourself. Repeat after me. I'm willing to stop relying on my own strength and personal agenda and instead surrender to the breath of life. Dear God, help me move from my will to thy will. Please lead me. Please show me the way. Release it. Yeah. Just release it. Okay. And I'm sorry is here too, so I want to give you that one as well. This is asking you a question. Okay. How are you being called to drop your defenses and unwind past wrongs? Unwind past wrongs. Sorry, y'all. I'm all jacked up. How are you being called to drop your defenses and unwind past wrongs? You may be called to devote your time to causes you believe in, or do healing work on your ancestral line. This is when you feel defenseless and you're needing to right past wrongs, uprooting, okay? When you're living in a divisive time, when you're hurt and you're triggered, we tend to see things as a personal attack rather than an opportunity for healing. If we're to find true peace and unity, we need to drop our defenses and see things outside of right and wrong. As souls, we instinctively remember unity and yearn for it when we're here on earth. Perhaps this is why it feels so painful when we experience the opposite. But it's crucial to remember that we can't simply bypass reality and pretend that unity, love, and forgiveness are here. This is one of the greatest challenges for starseeds. To bring about unity, we must first acknowledge the ways in which both we and the world have been divisive, personally, ancestrally, and collectively. The shadows, hate, wounds, separation, severing, wrongs, and sadness. You may be called to explore how you and your ancestors or your society have consciously or unconsciously inflicted pain on others, to find a way to drop the armor around your heart and see things as they truly are for all people. To say I'm sorry with an open heart and mean it. To be part of the healing rather than perpetuating the inherent conflict or opposition. This isn't about blame. It's about unwinding the patterns that got us here. Whew. What is it that you need to say sorry for? What is it that you need to correct from your past? What in your past needs to be righted in your ancestral line? Think about that, guys. What needs to be uprooted? So live, love, 1111. That was your reading. That was beautiful. Let me see if I could do a couple more, but I'm going to make them really quick. I can't go as long as I've been going, guys. I'm going to try to pull like one message. So if you still want it real quick, then just go ahead and, by the way, please make sure you thumbs up, leave comments. I appreciate it. Below after we finish this reading, or you can, I think you can leave a comment now while we're still live, but leave comments below if you have any questions or anything. Who was next? Okay, Marsha, got you. All right. All right, I'm pulling one message. Marsha. Okay, I'm pulling star seeds for you. Marsha. 2022. What can you expect moving into 2022? Marsha. And you're welcome, Live Love 1111. Marsha, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Live Love, Marsha. That's it. I'm sorry. You're welcome, Live Love, and I'm on Marsha. Marsha, surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life, honey. Ooh, what we doing here? Let's just go a little deeper real quick. So 2022, what can we expect as we're moving into 2022 right now at this time? For Marsha, surrender to the sweetness of life. Please clarify. Right now, I see all tied up and broken heart right now. And this has to do with family. 7th chakra energy. Make sure that you're listening to your crown chakra because that's in reverse right now. I see some issues here regarding family. So I don't know why you feel stuck, but I see this energy of feeling stuck regarding family here. And maybe financial stability. Or someone taking from you or trying to take from you or something like that. But I wasn't trying to get deep, but goodness gracious. Clarify this all tied up. What is this about? Whew, all this is coming out. Be yourself is coming out. Inspiring others is coming out. Understanding your body, appreciating your talents is coming out. And journeying within. So I feel like you're stuck. But Spirit is saying to be yourself and appreciate your talents. Let me see what this broken heart is for. Why is this here? Learning from your past mistakes. So it looks like in some relationship, you might be in a new relationship or moving out of a relationship or trying to obtain a new relationship, but they're saying to remember what you've gone through. So there's some patterns that you may have that need to be recognized. And let me see what these patterns are that you may be doing again in a new relationship or doing again in the old relationship or whatever. It's centered around fear. So it's something within you that makes you go back into a previous pattern, and you start to do things out of fear. And I really feel this energy, Marsha, for you, like it's a lack of security for some reason. Like for some reason, you start to feel like it may be done to you again, or it's like doubt starts to creep in for you. And I feel like that's where that fear is coming in. And they're asking you to embrace your femininity. Love unconditionally. There's something that's triggering fear in you. What's triggering fear? Ooh. Which makes you not go with the flow. It makes you not go with the flow here. And there's a lot of whys, questioning, overthinking. I'm seeing family again here. So it looks just like something is triggering you as you're moving into 2022 or in 2022. And spirits, let me just see what the advice is going to be for you. But the main advice here is to learn from your past mistakes. Make sure you're being yourself. I don't know why I just heard berating yourself for them. Berating yourself, berating something. Somebody berating you maybe. But learning from your past mistakes and being authentic to yourself. Being yourself is important here. Understanding your body's coming up here too, and I wonder what that's about, so I just want to look into that real quick. Understanding your body. What is it that she needs to understand about her body? Why is that coming up? Yeah, loving without conditions came up again. So clarify, understand your body. Let me see what chakra you might need to pay attention to. This is your heart chakra that's coming up. And then your blue chakra, creativity, expression. So, yeah, this is pretty much what I was feeling. It's like you don't express yourself, or you're not as open with others as you could be. Maybe those in which you're in passionate relationship with, because I'm seeing a lot of heart chakra love here, sharing yourself, things of that nature, and receiving. I feel like receiving is a big thing here for you. So, loving without condition keeps coming up. Clarify why. So this is financial. So I feel like this has a lot to do with your upbringing, your belief system around finances and money is making you question a love situation. And it looks like you need to express how you feel about this. And also with that, understanding your body is coming up here. So it's also letting me know orange chakra energy is your feminine body parts. So understand how that plays a role, your cycles and things of that nature, how this plays a role in how you talk to people, respond to people, look at your patterns in relationships. Because I feel like this is something that was affecting you in previous relationships. And so just remember that. And keep that in mind as you are moving forward in your current relationships. I hope that makes sense. Okay. I'm trying to be quick with it, I hope that was detailed enough for you. Yeah. Understand your body and journey within. Okay. Okay. You said ding, ding, ding. Got you. Let's do it. All right. I think I'm about to roll out. Oh, Sir Blue. Hey. Okay. My bad. Hi, Sir Blue. How you doing? You're welcome, Marsha. All right, Sir Blue. Let's get a little something. I got you. Let's do this. Oh, Sir Blue, what is coming out for you? What's coming out here? All right, what's coming out? I see family and I see intelligence. There's something that you're learning that's new here about your family as we're moving into 2022. Again, I'm seeing red chakra energy and I'm seeing your intuition. So this speaks about your finances, your how you belong, your assets, your treasures. And so both of these messages are coming up for you, which is making me wonder, because right here we have red chakra energy and we have third eye chakra. There's something you're learning new here about your family as it pertains to your gifts. I see this third chakra energy, your intuition. I want to go into that a little bit. Let me just pull a starseed message. Let's see what this is about. The third eye chakra. What does he need to know as he's moving into 2022? What can we expect in 2022 as it pertains to your intuition, Your third eye chakra. Whoo, you're deciding to make changes. You got the wild card here. You're being a wild card. You're opening doors. I'm seeing portal here for you. Wow. Look at this, guys. Oh my God. Sir Blue. Like, you're opening portals in 2022. Embrace your differences. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. You're not for everyone. You're opening portals here in 2022. What the fuck? Okay, so how? Like, what is this about? Doors are opening. Your personal power. You're tapping into your personal power as you're going into 2022 as well as in 2022. Say that 3 times over. 2022, 2022, 2022. I'm gonna read you this message here around this portal because this portal is deep. Look at that. Look at that. Can you guys see that clearly? Oh my gosh. This is crazy. This portal message is like, what? The question you need to ask yourself, Sir Blue, okay? What would you most like to experience? Okay? When this card comes up in your spread, it's a sure sign that effortless change is possible. If you've been looking for a sign, this is your portal into that new reality. Now is the time to make big changes. If you've been guided to switch things up, you're extremely well supported right now. Use this energy and jump right on in. Wow. What is this about, Sir Blue? OMG. OMG. Oh my God. What is this about? Let me just put one more message for you, Sir Blue. This is deep. Woo. All right. You no longer can stay in between two atmospheres. You can no longer be in the past and be in the present. Like, you've been straddling the fence long enough, Sir Blue. You now have between worlds in reverse. That's when you're like right in the middle. It's time for you to move forward. This is about you moving forward, no longer sitting back. This portal is deep. Your doors are opening for you in 2022. I'm gonna just leave it at that. I mean, I just feel like another mic drop is down right now. Like, I mean, can we drop another mic? Anybody got any mics in the house? Damn. Oh my goodness. And I'm not talking about damn. I'm talking about damn. D-A-Y-A-U-M. Wow. You're not for everyone, Sir Blue. I'm gonna leave it at that. This whole thing, your message for 2022 stems around your newness, your change in direction, belief regarding families, how you're moving forward, your finances. And I feel like your finances are being affected by your gifts. So whatever your gifts are, it brings forth your personal power. And it is what it is. I feel like one more message. Let me just give you one more message. Just one more mic drop. One more mic drop, Sir Blue. Be yourself. Done. Be yourself. Be authentic to you, Sir Blue. No one can be you. And you're opening up a portal in 2022 and you're jumping, fast forwarding to another level of consciousness. There's something that you're doing and you can't stay straddling the fence anymore. There's something that you're doing that's going to leap you forward financially, in your family life. And all you have to do is be yourself and hold on to your personal power. Follow your intuition. Mic drop. Done. I think I'm done too. How long have I been here? Woo, guys. I think it's time for me to get out of here. I love you guys. I'm about to roll out. Thank you guys for coming. You're welcome, Sir Blue. I missed a lot of your comments. Thank you so much, Miss Coleman. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Gotta get out of here. You're welcome. Happy New Year's, everybody. I love you. Happy New Year's. Bye.